World record.
But are they facts or fantasies? In an age of photo editing, special effects, and internet scams, it's getting harder to believe what you see.
It's unbelievable.
In this episode, are these online images of sharks jumping out of the water really true?
Oh my God! They're going for it! They're going for it!
And are some world record videos just humanly impossible?
This is for science. Oh my God.
Don't make another mouse click until we uncover the science behind the screen. My name is Chuck Nice. I'm a stand-up comic. I'm also a pop culture fanatic and an internet junkie. But cyberspace seems to be spinning out of control. The internet is so crammed with fake photos and phony videos, I don't know what to believe. So if you're like me, tired of having the web pulled over your eyes,
These videos are just a little too amazing.
Let me show you how easy this is to do.
if you want to separate virtual from reality,
What's real and what's not.
join me and digital forensics expert Hani Fareed on our quest to find the truth. When you're surfing the web, watch out. There's danger in those waters. On the internet, there are thousands of sharks. Big sharks, bad sharks, and sharks that are too close for comfort. Way too close.
Hi, Mom. Having a great time here. Thank goodness there are no sharks around.
Just when I thought it was safe to go back into the water, the internet comes along. Man, is there anything scarier than being attacked by a shark? I mean, you're floating along and then bam! No, thank you. Well, at least it rarely happens, right? Not according to the internet.
Take this amazing picture seen by millions online. A few hundred feet from the Golden Gate Bridge, a great white shark is an instant away from devouring a military diver who's desperately trying to get away. Incredible or impossible? I want to find out. Since a military helicopter was in the shot, I go online, do a little internet research, and track down the photographer. First stop, San Antonio, Texas, home to Lackland Air Force Base and the man who took the photo, Air Force Officer Lance Chung.
You're an Air Force photojournalist.
Right. I've spent 24 years as a combat aerial photographer.
So here you are, you're doing this low and slow operation. How'd you feel when you see this shark come up out of the water, like after the diver?
There was no shark.
Wait a minute.
No shark.
This is your picture.
Most of it is my photo.
Okay.
My picture's like this.
Okay, you actually took this picture. We have the same Golden Gate Bridge, but it looks as though the chopper's going in a different direction and a shark has been added.
That's correct. It's a very entertaining photograph.
So, a phony photo, but how could it look so real? I'm going to see my friend Professor Hani Fareed here at Dartmouth. Hani is one of the world's leading experts in digital forensics. I know he can tell me how it was done.
This, in fact, is a composite, and this is the original photograph that was taken.
Right, this is what Lance Chung showed me.
Right. Now, of course, the helicopter's in a different position, but that's actually pretty easy to just flip around, so that's all they did.
Right.
And if you do an internet search, you just search for shark, you will find, in fact, the great white shark. And this was actually photographed in South Africa.
And this is a real picture.
This is a real picture, and in fact, the sharks do breach like this, which is truly
the shark
remarkable.
having some lunch.
Right. And now it's a matter of compositing the two together, and it's a relatively simple task.
Okay.
Notice that this is a very simple composite to make because it's really just a matter of cutting out the shark and splicing it in between. There's no interaction, which would have been very, very hard to do.
Of the countless shark shots online, Hani and I keep coming back to these.
This is a shark coming up out of the water.
Yeah, I mean, he's completely out. It's
Completely
not like the
out
other
of
one.
the water.
Right.
So, I mean, that's got to be fake. I mean, check out the surfers here. Neither one of them are even reacting at all to the fact that there's a shark behind them, up out of the water.
Jumping out of the water. It's a
And how
great
does this
point.
guy take a picture and not know that there's a shark right there?
Yeah. So let's load up one of the shark images and take a look at the lighting. We want to know, where is the light for the surfer? Where is the light for the shark? Are they consistent or inconsistent? So I've got two parts of the surfer that I've highlighted, and let's go ahead and ask the forensic software to tell us where is the light. And what you can see,
Pretty
it's
much overhead.
Pretty much overhead. So now we just need to do the same thing for the shark. And you can see it's also
Pretty much.
within
maybe
about 10 degrees or so.
right.
So that's within the margin of error. So from our perspective, the light is consistent. We've run other forensic analysis on this. We find no traces of tampering.
Well, that's where I come in, and that's why I'm off to sunny Florida to get to the bottom of this picture. Sunny Florida.
Sunny? Yeah. Warm? Oh. Not so much. It's only 30 degrees, but I can't let that stop me. I gotta meet the guy who took those shark photos on this beach, Kem McNair.
It's an incredible shot, you know? But it's so incredible that honestly, it just doesn't look real.
This is the shark bite capital of the world. If you surf here in the summer and the water's clear, you'll be riding a wave and you might see 3 sharks on the bottom on one wave. We had 22 shark bites last year, but most of them were minor. 10 or 15 stitches in your foot.
Oh, yeah, that's minor. Yeah.
Yeah, these are very hostile waters. There were 59 unprovoked shark attacks worldwide last year, which means that nearly half of them happened here on this beach. Ouch. And since more bites happen in the warmer summer months, I'm starting to think Kem was at the right place at the right time.
Tell me about the picture. I mean, where did you take this famous picture?
Well, right about here on the beach. I'd been surfing for about an hour, grabbed my camera. I'm shooting a couple of shots of some guys. Canon 40D is my camera, shoots 6.5 frames a second. Take a couple shots of this guy, and all of a sudden, my friend goes, "Did you get that?" He was standing right beside me. And so I backed the camera up a couple frames, and here's this shark coming right out of the water, right behind the guy. We look at each other, you gotta be kidding me.
So you really didn't know what you shot when you shot it?
No, it's like a half a second that whole event happens.
Right.
3 shots, so it's incredibly quick.
Amazing. Kem took these photos with a big jumping shark in them and didn't see the big jumping shark? How is that possible? I'm gonna ask eye surgeon Sadiqa Stelzner to see if there's a simple explanation.
So how is that possible that you can take a picture where there's clearly a shark and not know that you took a picture of a shark?
Well, this could be possible when you have a seat. Let me explain. The photographer eye is locked right on the surfer and his action, and because of that, his central vision is perceived by specialized vision, the color, and what we see straight ahead. The frontal lobe, parietal lobe, brainstem, and cerebellum.
Wow, this is the simple explanation? What she's saying is that while Kem's central or macular vision was so concentrated on the surfer, his sight outside the center or peripheral vision didn't see the shark. She's got a test she's gonna give me to show this. One for peripheral vision.
You will see a little white light every time you see it. You click it.
Inside the machine, tiny points of light are randomly flashed on a white screen. Every time I see a flash, I make a click. I see all the flashes in the center. That means my central or macular vision is good. But even though the same number are made in the surrounding areas where my peripheral vision is, I don't see them. Like most people, my vision is weaker here. And that may explain why Kem didn't see the shark. But the doctor offered another theory. It's a phenomenon known as change blindness. To understand it, take a look at these 2 pictures separated by only a flash. The pictures are identical except for one subtle difference. Can you see it? It's the house at the bottom of the hill. Now try this one. Notice any difference? It's the windows on the farmhouse. Or how about this one? That's right, it's the green tarp on the bottom left. In change blindness, a person fails to notice significant changes in a scene after a visual disruption, like a flash, or even something as minor as an eye movement. Change blindness is the human body's way of protecting us from sensory overload in our small brains. Our minds can't possibly process everything in our fields of vision, so our brains tend to spotlight the world around us, attempting to single out what we consider important. But sometimes details are missed, especially when a visual disruption is introduced. Like a camera shutter, which in this case probably kept Kem from spotting the sharks in the photos. So, I get how Kem might have missed the shark, but that still doesn't prove that his photos are real. I mean, can sharks literally leap out of the ocean and throw themselves directly at us? I need proof, even if it kills me. Next.
Okay, we gotta do this thing.
I go deep.
I don't think I need to be any closer to the sharks than I am right now.
To see if sharks catch air.
Oh my God! This is a real eating frenzy!
And later, from t-shirts to boxer shorts,
Oh my God.
I uncover the dangerous truth behind the fame-hungry heroes of these world record viral videos.
Medically, I think we really need to stop at this point.
Before it's too late.
Mortgage rates are so low at LendingTree right now, you'd have to be a dummy to miss them. Oh, hey! Who put that there?
Don't be a dummy. Go save yourself a boatload of cash at LendingTree.com.
Jury duty!
You're happy about that?
No, but the courthouse is right next to that little pub.
With those amazing cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Like these?
Did you guys have jury duty?
Wendy's.
Can I plead insanity?
Yes.
Now a specially crafted cheeseburger is closer than you think. Wendy's new pretzel bacon cheeseburger with melted cheddar and smoky honey mustard, all on a warm, soft pretzel bun.
Now that's better.
And we're open late.
Off Deep Woods Dry Repellent. The protection of Off Deep Woods with a formula that feels dry, not greasy. Off Deep Woods Dry keeps bugs off.
SC Johnson.
What if we took all this produce from Walmart and secretly served it up in the heart of peach country? It's a fresh over. We want you to eat some peaches and tell us what you think.
They're really juicy. It must have just come from the farm.
This right here is ideal for me. Walmart works directly with growers to get you the best quality produce they've ever had.
What would you do if I told you all this produce is from Walmart?
Wow!
Is it really?
Find fresh peaches and all your quality produce backed by our 100% money-back guarantee. Walmart.
I used to drink energy shots to get me through the day. I had two problems. They taste bitter and they're expensive. Then I found Energize. Energize isn't a drink, it's a time-released energy tablet, so there's no bitter taste. 2 Energize tablets in the morning gives you all-day energy with no jitters and no crash. And every Energize box gives you more energy than 14 energy drinks. All-day energy, no bitter taste, half the cost. Energize.
You can get Energize at these fine stores and discount supercenters nationwide. Go to tryenergize.com. That's tryenergize.com.
Saturday on the hit series Mountain Monsters, when Mothman goes on the offensive.
You guys see that?
Can the guys survive his wrath?
Fuck! Don't look at those damn odds.
Mountain Monsters, Mothman, all new Saturday at 10 on Destination America.
Escape to the last great American frontier.
This is beautiful.
New houses.
I like it.
New neighbors. New season.
This is the nicest outhouse I've ever seen.
Buying Alaska. Season premiere August 3rd at 9. Only on Destination America.
I'm on a shark hunt, trying to determine if a series of amazing jumping shark photos taken by Florida photographer Kem McNair are actually real or just another internet hoax. We now know that a phenomenon known as change blindness explains how Kem may have missed seeing the sharks jumping in the photos, but it doesn't mean that shark jumping is real. For that, I returned to Florida's New Smyrna Beach, the so-called shark attack capital of the world, and one of the leading shark experts in the world, University of Florida's Dr. George Burgess.
So what is it about this area? Why is it that there's so many sharks here?
It's the inlet itself, which is a mover of water, and with the water, lots of food items, fish coming in and out with the tides. And it's the surf which draws the human surfers. So the combination of being a good place to be a shark and a good place to be a surfer puts a fair number of both of those animals in the water at the same time in the same place. So when we're out there and we get bit, they're trying to get a meal, but they're not looking at us as humans as real meals. We think most of the cases out here are cases of mistaken identity in which the shark interprets the splashing of the hands or the arms as being normal prey items.
Why do these sharks jump out of the water?
Well, the simple reason is because they can. They sometimes jump chasing after a food fish, and the momentum simply carries them out of the water.
So there it is. This leading expert says sharks do jump out of the water here. The photographer swears the photos are accurate.
Here's the shark coming right out of the water, right behind the guy.
And Hani says the photos look clean.
We've run forensic analysis on this. We find no traces of tampering.
So I'm 99% convinced that Ken McNair's photos are real. But if shark jumping is so common, how come I've never seen it before? This calls for my very own experiment, to catch a jumping shark on camera at any cost. Of course, there's just one problem. Right now, it's too cold here. And like many animals, black-tipped sharks migrate to warmer climates. While scientists aren't able to track black tips to the ends of the Earth accurately, this species is sometimes spotted here, south, in the Bahamas. So I'm heading just off the coast of Nassau to see this phenomenon for myself. Leading our experiment is Stuart Cove, one of the most experienced shark wranglers in the world. When Hollywood needs sharks for TV and movies, they come to Stuart. If anyone can get a shark to jump, oh, it's this guy. Stuart says the most common sharks here are Caribbean reef sharks, a close relative of the blacktips. People often mistake the two. He's taken me to an area known as Shark Arena, a reef drop-off, and a popular hangout for these two species. And Stuart's got a plan to recreate the shark jumping behavior. I know that fighting over food is a common cause of jumps, so we'll attract a swarm of sharks with some bait, get them frenzied and battling for a bite, then drag the bait upward to get the sharks out of the water. The trouble is, the plan involves me going to the bottom. I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
What are you?
I would say heavily concerned. Scared? No. Heavily concerned. Oh my God. Am I crazy? I'm about to jump into some of the most shark-infested waters in the world. Is my curiosity writing checks my body can't cash? This is me getting into my official gear here. Well, at least Stuart's offered to be my decoy. Is the bright colors, does that do anything?
Yeah, the sharks are more attracted to whites and bright colors. And they call yellow yum yum yellow.
Yum yum yellow. What am I wearing? Oh, good.
You're in good shape.
I'm in good shape. Mm-hmm. I'm wearing disgusting black.
There you go.
The plan is to do 2 dives. First, we're going deep to see if there are any black tips, and to get our bearings before the sharks start to swarm. I'm also taking the plunge with Liz, one of Stuart's dive instructors, who says she'll be watching my back.
Okay, we're gonna do this thing.
Okay, we just got here. We don't even have bait in the water, and already I'm surrounded by sharks.
So how many sharks do you expect might come around once we start baiting them? Well, looking around today, I would expect probably about 30 or 40 sharks.
30 or 40 sharks? All I need is one to take the bait.
The best way is if we tie something to the food box and have the boat pull it up really fast to the surface, maybe the sharks will chase it up and out of the water. All right, I hate to say this, but I think it's time to feed some sharks.
Coming up.
3, 2, 1, pull up the bird.
Will our sharks take the bait?
They're going for it, they're going for it.
And will they make the jump?
Oh, did you see that?
Either way, it's gonna get ugly.
You need a girls' weekend, and you need it now. Ladies, let's go to Vegas. Cute! Waiter, girls' weekend here. Priceline savings without the bidding.
It was here. This spot.
This is where I had my moment.
I had to get help for my addiction to opioids. Prescription painkillers. Until then, I'd always worry, do I have enough? Withdrawal scared me.
I couldn't face rehab.
But at that moment,
I found the courage that led me here.
At turntohelp.com, you'll learn that opioid dependence is a real medical condition, and there are different comprehensive ways to get help. including those in a private setting without the need for daily visits. Make now your moment.
Can great journalism change the way you eat, play, and live? It can when it's the New York Times. And now, when you call or click today, you'll save 50% for 12 full weeks on the subscription of your choice. Choose digital and get unlimited access on the devices you use most. Or get convenient home delivery of the world's finest newspaper, and the digital comes free. Either way, you'll save 50% for 12 weeks on the definitive stories, insightful opinion, and innovative multimedia that make the Times so valuable. So take advantage of this special offer. Go to nytimes.com/actnow today, or call 1-800-635-0222 to save 50% for 12 weeks on a digital or home delivery subscription. And experience more than the news. Experience the Times. Act now to get extraordinary savings on the exclusive reporting in the New York Times.
Saturday, on the all-new hit series Mountain Monsters, the Mothman, a freakish red-eyed predator, is hovering over West Virginia.
Has a 10-foot wingspan, 500-600 pounds.
It put the fear of God in.
When the Ames team tries to trap him,
You guys see that?
Don't look at those eyes.
can they survive Mothman's wrath?
I seen it. Hang on a second.
Fuck! Don't look at those damn eyes.
Mountain Monsters, Mothman, all new Saturday at 10, only on Destination America.
Have a structured settlement or annuity from a settled lawsuit? Do you need your money now instead of waiting for payments over time from an insurance company? Find out how to turn those future payments into a lump sum of money by calling CBC Settlement Funding today. We'll walk you through the process and give you cash options over the phone. Why wait years to get your money? Get cash now to buy a house, start a business, or pay your bills. Whether you want to sell all or just a portion of your settlement, CBC Settlement Funding can help. We have years of experience helping people like you get cash from their structured settlements.
To learn more about getting your money now, call 1-800-278-1218 for a free, no-obligation offer. Again, that's 1-800-278-1218.
Look right there. He's a big gator.
He doesn't know that we're not going to kill him. He doesn't know we're not going to hurt him. He's going to defend himself with his life. Watch him, Paul. Oh, he has him.
Dude, this is a big alligator.
Gator Boys, new season. Sunday, July 28th at 10. Animal Planet. Surprisingly human.
It started with these incredible leaping shark photos on the internet. So far, this image looks authentic. A leading shark expert confirms a jump like that is possible. And the photographer swears it's all real. Now, in an effort to recreate the behavior and maybe make my own one-of-a-kind shark jumping video, I'm here off the coast of the Bahamas with world-renowned shark wrangler Stuart Cove to get one of these bad boys to breach the surface. After a quick dive to get our bearings,
Okay, that was crazy!
Stuart and I prepare to recreate the conditions that cause sharks to jump. First step, attract all nearby sharks at the reef drop-off and get them riled up and fighting over food. Then we'll try pulling a bait box up from the bottom, nearer to the surface.
Okay, so this is if the shark was to bite onto you, the teeth aren't going to be able to penetrate into the chainmail.
This time around, I'm wearing chainmail over my wetsuit to protect me from their razor-sharp teeth.
Up until now, it's been fun and games, but now that I'm encased in metal, I am pretty sure that we're about to get serious.
If the unlikely event the shark comes up and he bites your hand, sometimes they'll get up onto your arm like this, and the teeth get all caught in the chainmail. It's very important to lock your arm in, or like this, or hold it. Because if your arm comes out like this and they start twisting and rolling, and it'll just break all your bones and your tendons and ligaments, and it's a disaster. I mean, those sharks, you know, they're 500-600 pounds, some of them. It's a bit unnerving.
It's starting to hit me. I'm about to dive into a swarm of hungry snapping sharks just to prove a point? It's also just occurred to me that I'm an idiot. Stuart has the bait box ready. His assistant, Liz, checks me over one last time. And yes, the sharks are waiting. Okay, time to set the bait to attract a swarm of sharks. When the size of the mob peaks, we'll pull the bait box topside, and hopefully the sharks will follow and maybe even breach the surface.
Oh, man, this is crazy.
It takes just seconds for the sharks to know it's dinner time.
I think I'm a little too close to this action. And I'm gonna start to feed these sharks. Wow. Oh my God. Oh no, this is insane. Oh my God. This is like a real eating frenzy. Holy crap. I think we should maybe try our experiment now. I've got the rope secured to the box.
Again, if one of these sharks follows the bait box upward and breaches the surface far enough, I might have my very own viral shark jumping video.
Here goes nothing. 3, 2, 1. Pull out the birds. There you go. Well, they're going for it. They're going for it. This is awesome. They're actually going for the birds up to the surface.
Close, but not enough. I need to see one of these sharks jumping higher.
Well, I think maybe we should go back up and try some different experiments and try to make the sharks come to the surface a little quicker. Sounds like a good idea, but how do we get back to the boat?
We've got to swim right through a swarm of sharks to get back to safety.
Holy moly! They're really pissed off. Oh, man! Uh-oh! Oh!
My heart is racing.
I can't believe I just did that, dude.
I'm still in shock from surviving dinner with 40 sharks.
Oh, that was insane, man.
That was very cool.
There were a lot of sharks there.
I couldn't even get the food out without them, like, mashing down.
Well, I'm out of the water, but we're not out of the woods. I still need one of these monsters to leap skyward.
Look how close they are here. There they are. Oh, we got them up here.
Some did break the surface fighting for food, but I think the bait box was too close to the boat. Maybe the sharks didn't have enough room to leap higher. At least we've drawn a crowd. So now we can go with a different approach.
I think we could maybe try something else, maybe throwing some bait from the boat onto the surface.
With this huge school of sharks right off the boat, I'm going to toss bait onto the surface. Maybe one of them will jump out to get it. Here goes.
Okay, if you can throw it real hard right there. Okay, right. Action.
Okay, the bites are aggressive, but the bait sinks too quickly to allow a decent enough breach.
All right, Stuart, so it looks like you've rigged up some kind of contraption here.
This time, we're tying one piece of bait to a fishing line. Stuart's swimming it to the bottom. Now, on his signal,
okay,
I pull it to the surface as quickly as possible, hoping a shark will follow.
This is what's left of my first foray into shark fishing. But at least I have all these. Here's what's for dinner.
Next, we dangle the bait just off the surface.
Come to pop.
Okay, last attempt. Using a long stick allows some separation from the boat and more room for the sharks to fight.
Oh, look at that! Yo, look, it's working. Oh, there we go, almost. There it is. Oh, 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 oh.
just got a shark to chase some food out of the water and into the air. And we got it all on camera. So, as far as I'm concerned, Ken McNair's photos of sharks leaping alongside surfers are totally real. And I just might have made the internet's next viral video. From underwater to underwear.
Oh my God.
Are these viral videos real?
It's unbelievable.
Or really fake? We get to the bottom of it all.
We're bringing sexy back.
Next.
Escape to the last great American frontier.
This is beautiful.
New houses.
I like it.
New neighbors. New season.
This is the nicest outhouse I've ever seen.
Buying Alaska. Season premiere August 3rd at 9. Only on Destination America.
Did you get my email?
I did.
So what'd you think of the house?
Did you see the school rating?
Oh, you're right.
Hey, babe, I gotta go.
Bye, Daddy.
Have a good day at school, okay?
But what about when my parents visit?
Okay. I just love this one. It's next to a park.
I love it.
I love it too.
You're not just looking for a house. You're looking for a place for your life to happen. Zillow.
Hey, the new guy is loaded with protein.
Really?
25 grams of protein.
What do we have?
All four of us together? 24.
He's low fat, too, and has 5 grams of sugars.
I'll believe it when I... Ooh.
What's shaking?
As you get older, protein is an important part of staying active and strong. Ensure high protein, 50% of your daily value of protein, low fat, and 5 grams of sugars.
See? He's a good egg.
Ensure high protein. Ensure nutrition in charge.
I've checked out the big name foods for small breeds. They all had corn. Any wonder why I switched them to Blue?
More and more pet parents are learning the truth about big-name dog foods and are turning instead to Blue Buffalo. All Blue Life Protection foods are made with real meat first, plus wholesome whole grains, veggies, and fruit. Compare your dog's food to Blue by taking the True Blue test.
He's not a dog, he's family. That's why I feed him like family, with Blue.
Learn the truth about the ingredients in your dog's food at compareblue.com.
Wouldn't it be nice to have a coverage plan, sort of like insurance, to cover your heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and appliances for one low monthly fee? With Choice Home Warranty, you get peace of mind when things break down.
Like when my washer stopped working, right when the kids came back from camp.
Or my air conditioning died during the hottest week of summer.
With a Choice Home Warranty, you can call 24/7 and we'll arrange for a licensed, pre-screened local contractor to repair or replace your equipment quickly and professionally. Getting covered is easy. Just call the number on your screen and we'll set you up in minutes. For about $1 a day, you'll have comprehensive coverage for all your major appliances.
Our new washer, covered.
Our AC repairs, covered.
Call 1-800-470-7817 now and save $50. Plus, get your first month of coverage free. That's 1-800-470-7817.
Is it even possible for human beings to sink any lower in their humiliating quest for internet fame? Man, I hope so.
And there's one stunt in particular that my photographic forensics friend Hani wants to show me.
All right, Chuck, I think I got the next story for you. So this is the latest craze on the internet, which is trying to set world records for the most amount of clothes that you can wear. This is a guy from Sweden. He's going to try to set the world record for the number of shirts. Now, when I first saw this, I just thought, I got to look at this a little bit more carefully.
Right.
You know? Now, the only thing we have from the internet is the stop frame animation. We're only seeing a small number of the images. We're not seeing anything in between. So it could be that he's got a big suit on. It could be that it's open in the back. I mean, there could be anything going on in this video, and we simply can't tell from a forensics point of view. So here's the world record, 237 shirts.
Okay.
The guy went from a small to a 6 extra large, and he's carrying 50 kilograms of weight.
So he's got over 100 pounds of t-shirts.
Over 100 pounds of t-shirt on. As soon as somebody sets a record out there on the internet, somebody's going to try to beat it. Here's Nick, and Nick's going to try to beat the world record. And so I'm going to just take you through this. Again, we don't have the full video. All we get is the stop frame animation.
Right.
And you can see the count in the back there. And look at him. This poor guy is just miserable.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
And at 183, the whole thing falls apart. So he misses the world record.
Right. And look at the amount of T-shirts he's wearing.
It's unbelievable. There's all kinds of questions that come up about this. First of all, can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the weight? How long is this taking? The bad news is that the forensic analysis doesn't help us because we don't have the full video. The good news is that Nick's going to try to set the world record down in D.C. again.
Well, then the better news is that I'm going to the nation's capital and check out the T-shirt Fat Albert.
So, I'm here in the Georgetown section of Washington, D.C. to meet face-to-face with this guy, Nick, the Evel Knievel of clothing, to see for myself if donning dozens of T-shirts at once is humanly possible.
So, Nick, man, I'm really excited to see you do your thing here, and man, we have got a lot of T-shirts. How did you get involved in this?
Well, I kind of always wanted to do some sort of world record ever since I was little, and at first I thought this could be something, you know, an easy record or something like that, but I soon found out that this was going to be a lot harder than I thought.
So what happened when you did it before? Why weren't you successful?
Well, it's kind of a funny story. Pretty much blood loss to my brain, you know, couldn't breathe. Right here in your arteries, the T-shirts were just squeezing so tight, and then also the weight around my neck on your arteries, it was just so much. I started to black out. I lost feeling in both my arms, and started seeing spots, and I pretty much almost passed out.
Nick's got a point. It's medically feasible that the layers of binding T-shirts could put way too much pressure on two essential areas. The sleeves, where the subclavian arteries carry life-giving blood to the arms, which explains the tingling, and the collar, at the spot where the carotid arteries deliver oxygen to the brain. You cut off that blood supply and you start to see spots, almost like having a stroke. If you don't get things flowing again, you could black out, get brain damage, and ultimately die. Why would anyone choose to go through this? Why does this man bury thousands of toothpicks in his beard? Why does this guy risk spinal injury to break the head-spinning record? And why does this young man make the seemingly insane attempt to break the record for kicking himself in the face over and over and over? To be a champion. Seems the search for internet fame knows no bounds.
Hold your breath for a second.
So all of Nick's vital signs will be closely monitored throughout his record attempt by Dr. Seth Lesner of Georgetown University Hospital.
Okay, so the arm is 140/70.
Also assisting Nick is his team of friends and family, including his mom.
I think it's time to set a record. Number one. That's one.
Now, in his first attempt, Nick started out using small shirts, but he believes that the tighter shirts he used last time cut off his circulation much too soon. Now, this time, he's going big, starting with extra large. We'll see if his strategy pays off, and if this whole thing is even possible.
What I thought about doing is, you know, maybe putting them all on a mannequin or something and then just sliding the mannequin out and sliding it right in. But in the rules, it says you have to count them out aloud each time.
Yeah, believe it or not, there are 3 pages of rules to break this world record, including only one person can help Nick put on shirts. Today is his friend Jimmy, famous from the last video. Each shirt number must be announced on camera.
14.
And you have to keep the camera rolling the entire time. No tape changes allowed.
So Nick is standing on a scale that we have zeroed out to accommodate the chair and his body weight. So what we are actually measuring is the weight of the T-shirts that he's adding. Right now, he's somewhere around 9 pounds, and he's got about 20 T-shirts on. So if you do the math, we're looking at 200 T-shirts equaling more than 100 pounds because each T-shirt gets larger and heavier. The big 40, my friend. We are an hour and 45 minutes in. You're carrying an extra 20 pounds of bulk. How are you feeling?
I actually feel pretty good, not bad at all.
Now tell me about the process here. What are you doing size-wise?
Well, we're doing extra large to 10XL.
So you're going from this to this.
Mm-hmm, monstrous, exactly.
But 1 hour, 13 shirts, and 5 pounds later, Nick complains of a headache. What's causing it? Dr. Lessner says it's the weight.
Well, the more strain in his body, the more demand there is on his heart. So to meet up with that, the heart has to pump harder and faster to supply more blood to the increased demand of the weight.
All right, so why don't we do a little experiment here? You'll take my blood pressure, and then I'm gonna hold a 25-pound weight to see exactly what it does to my body.
Yeah, that should work.
All right, cool.
All right.
My blood pressure started out at 140/90. Then I held the weight for a few minutes.
This is not easy at all. I was holding that for just a little under 5 minutes, and it's hurting. So what are we looking at, Doc?
So as expected, it increased. Now it's 160/100.
That reading qualifies me as having stage 2 hypertension. The extra weight makes my heart beat faster, causing high blood pressure. And that's what's giving Nick his pounding headache. As he piles on more shirts, it's just gonna get worse. So if wearing all the weight of those thick cotton t-shirts is harmful, then I'm wondering if Nick could be feeling better if he chose something thinner, lighter, like a synthetic blend. Time to get expert advice on that. This is Terrence Chermat, a textile manufacturing guru who says cotton is still king.
So why cotton? Why not a synthetic?
Well, cotton is going to breathe, and the synthetics are not going to breathe by themselves. So when you got multiple layers of them, it's going to be like plastic wrap on you. It's going to be no place for the body moisture to go, and it's going to get hot and sweaty and very, very uncomfortable.
So let's say we're looking at just straight cotton.
100% cotton, that's thicker, not that much, but enough to make a difference for our friend Nick.
This becomes dangerous now. He could be taking his life in his own hands.
Easily. It'll be very, very heavy, a lot thicker. Going to be a lot to wear.
So no matter how you slice it, too many shirts, too much weight equals loads of pain. I mean, just ask Nick.
It's the weight on my arteries around my neck that are just kind of sending some kind of shooting pains down the back of both of my arms.
Is this the end of Nick's world record attempt? And proof that internet videos like these are just too good to be true? Hold on, Nick. Coming up, Nick battles the bulls to claim internet fame and nearly dies trying.
This is for science.
And I put my underpants on one leg at a time.
Oh.
At a time.
Oh.
At a time.
Oh, my God.
Escape to the last great American frontier.
This is beautiful.
New houses.
I like it.
New neighbors. New season.
This is the nicest outhouse I've ever seen.
Buying Alaska. Season premiere August 3rd at 9. Only on Destination America.
Little Caesars, home of the $5 hot and ready pizza, proudly presents the deep, deep dish pizza with 8 crispy corner slices of caramelized cheese that offer a crunch in every bite. It's hot and ready every day and just $8 for a large, only at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
You need a girls' weekend, and you need it now. Ladies, let's go to Vegas. Cute! Waiter, girls' weekend here. Priceline savings without the bidding.
Hey, did you know Honey Nut Cheerios has oats that can help lower cholesterol?
And it tastes good?
Sure does.
Wow.
It's the honey. It makes it taste so... Would you look at the time?
What's the rush?
Be happy, be healthy.
All the plastic water bottles we use in a year can add up.
How's the run?
But 300 of them can be replaced with just one Brita filter.
It's good, thanks.
Brita. Filter for good.
Yeah, I'm married. Does it matter? You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning. Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis?
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so...
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Want to know the best kept secret for amazing deals? Then visit Quibbits.com, where thousands of customers save up to 95% on products like tablets, HD TVs, cameras, appliances, and more. Imagine getting a new Apple iPad today for just $33.93 or a Samsung 50-inch TV for as little as $61.43. At Quibbitz, we do things a little differently. Auctions start at $0, and each bid raises the price by just 1 cent. The result? Insanely low prices. On Quibbitz, you can save up to 95% off. And even if you don't win, you'll never pay more than retail. You can't lose.
I'm Brian, and I've won over 30 products and saved over $7,000 on Quibbitz.com, the best place to get amazing deals online.
Stop everything and visit Quibbitz.com. That's Quibbitz.com. Go to Quibbitz.com now.
The acclaimed series, Who Do You Think You Are, returns with all new episodes on TLC.
To have a deeper understanding for my dad. That's why I'm here.
Follow people you think you know
Oh my gosh, is this his picture?
on a journey to discover who they really are.
Can't believe it's my family.
Are you kidding me? Oh, how cool.
This story is so incredible.
Thank you so much for showing this to me.
Who Do You Think You Are? Premieres Tuesday at 9, part of TLC Summer.
Our search for the truth behind these incredibly popular online t-shirt videos has earned us a front row seat for a world record attempt. Washington, D.C.'s Nick Umbs is trying to raise the bar for the most t-shirts worn at one time. Now over 5 hours in, the fun of finding internet fame is being hammered by health concerns. I'm beginning to think this could all be a hoax.
It's the weight on my arteries around my neck that are just kind of sending some kind of shooting pains down the back of both of my arms.
Dr. Lesnar reluctantly allows Nick to continue, but he'll be watching.
You're 5.5 hours into this thing. You're wearing 64 pounds of t-shirts. How are you doing?
I'm starting to feel it a little bit. These shirts are actually a lot thicker than the ones that we had last year. So even though I'm at about 94 shirts, it's actually, it feels like 10 times thicker than when we had 183.
Nick is eerily accurate. Check out this side-by-side comparison. With 94 shirts on, he is almost as bulky as he was in his earlier video with 180 shirts. After his first famous run at the record, Nick told us he felt the smaller shirts were cutting off his circulation. This time, he's opted for bigger shirts that he assumed would be less constricting. But the bigger shirts are made with much thicker fabric, and the extra-large cotton is folding over itself, adding some more pressure in some pretty painful spots. I think Nick's strategy is backfiring.
All right, Nick, this is number 100.
As Nick moves into triple digits, he's starting to show the strain. And Dr. Lesnar is checking this t-shirt hero's condition more frequently.
Okay, so your blood pressure is quite elevated right now. It's 230/120, which is extremely high. Seriously need to think about stopping in the near future.
I think I'll go a little bit longer.
This man is determined to break the record, but Dr. Lesnar is watching to make sure each shirt doesn't break Nick.
Starting to get hard breathing, and my left arm is definitely starting to go numb. So I think that maybe we should think about slowing down a little bit.
You know, hearing all of this now, I'm thinking maybe you're not getting the blood flow to your arm. That headache could be a symptom of your high blood pressure. So medically, I think we really need to stop at this point. I do not feel comfortable continuing on.
So, Nick, you just heard what the doctor said. And considering that, do you think you want to call this?
I think it's about time to stop.
So that's it. A sad day in t-shirt history. 105 t-shirts, 7 hours, and 75 pounds later, Nick has failed to break the world record of 227. His surprisingly dangerous quest for internet fame has ended early due to high blood pressure and the wrong size t-shirts. He didn't even reach his previous mark of 183. But milestones aside, when I look at the evidence, the previous video, the science, the official rules, the preparation Nick put into it, and his determination to succeed, I believe his popular online video is the real deal. And just to be sure Nick didn't risk his health in vain, I tracked down the t-shirt company that sponsored the Swedish video and literally watched every frame of footage they submitted for the world record. And I'm convinced it's true. So the record still stands, which is why I'm curious about an urgent call I received from Hani at Dartmouth.
Chuck?
Honey.
Hey, you look a little worried.
Oh, honey, what's going on, man?
Well, I was really disappointed that Nick didn't set the world record.
I'm sure he was too.
Yeah, but you know, I did a little internet search, and guess what? There's no world record for boxer shorts.
Oh, really?
We're gonna make you famous. You're gonna wear the most number of boxer shorts today.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Now, well, why do I have to do it? Why can't you do it?
Well, man, I'm the scientist. I designed the experiment, and you're the one who's got to carry it out. One at a time, Chuck, one at a time.
We'll follow the same rules as Nick did for his t-shirt record. Hani will be my helper. I'll announce every pair of shorts I slip on, and we'll keep tape rolling the entire time. Sure, this is going to be embarrassing, but how hard could it be, right?
All right, honey, here we go.
Let's start with that big getting you weighed.
All right, this is boxer number 1.
All right, we're 180.
180 pounds.
All right.
We got boxer number 2 here. Here is number 3. Feast your eyes, ladies. Number 4, here we go.
Right.
Number 5. Number 6. This is number 7.
7.
I'm getting a little pressure literally
right?
across my across my pelvis.
All right.
Okay, number 8. Number 9. So this is number 10.
All right, Chuck, at 10, you are a total of 181 pounds. You have a pound of boxer shorts.
All right.
All right, there's number 11.
Hate to make you feel uncomfortable, but the smalls that we put on earlier are already riding up in a very uncomfortable place.
I'm really sorry about that, Chuck.
Yeah.
I don't think I can help you, though.
Just like Nick and his near-death wardrobe malfunction, I'm starting to think this is a bad idea. Coming up, pushing the limits of underpants, but at what cost?
Saturday, on the all-new hit series Mountain Monsters, the Mothman, a freakish red-eyed predator, is hovering over West Virginia.
Has a 10-foot wingspan, 500-600 pounds. It put the fear of God in.
When the Ames team tries to trap him...
You guys see that? Don't look at those eyes.
Can they survive Mothman's wrath?
I seen it. Hang on a second. Fuck! Don't look at those damn eyes.
Mountain Monsters, Mothman, all new Saturday at 10, only on Destination America.
Get fired up for an all-new season of Barbecue Pitmasters. Good. The competition is smoking.
It's game time now.
They're sparking the grill and serving up the best barbecue in the nation. Don't miss an all-new episode of Barbecue Pitmasters Sunday at 9 on Destination America.
What makes Florida's natural orange juice taste so uniquely fresh and delicious? Is it the rich Florida soil or the perfect blend of sunshine, rain, and temperature? Maybe it's the fact that Florida's natural oranges are never imported. They're raised right here in Florida and passed with care from our hands to yours. 100% pure, 100% Florida. Florida's natural.
What if we took all this produce from Walmart and secretly served it up in the heart of peach country? It's a fresh over. We want you to eat some peaches and tell us what you think.
They're really juicy. It must have just come from the farm.
This right here is ideal for me. Walmart works directly with growers to get you the best quality produce they've ever had. What would you do if I told you all this produce is from Walmart?
Wow!
Is it really? Find fresh peaches and all your quality produce backed by our 100% money-back guarantee. Walmart.
Looking sharp, Len. Who's the lucky lady?
I'm going to the bank to discuss a mortgage.
See, you need a loan, you put on a suit, you go crawling to the bank. This is how I dress to get a mortgage. I just go to Lending Tree. I calculate how much home I can afford. I get multiple offers to compare side by side. And the best part is, the banks come crawling to me.
Everything you need to get a better mortgage. Clothing optional. Lending Tree. When banks compete, you win.
Okay. Awkward.
Jury duty!
You're happy about that?
No, but the courthouse is right next to that little pub.
With those amazing cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Like these?
Did you guys have jury duty?
Wendy's.
Can I plead insanity?
Yes. Now a specially crafted cheeseburger is closer than you think. Wendy's new pretzel bacon cheeseburger with melted cheddar and smoky honey mustard, all on a warm, soft pretzel bun.
Now that's better.
And we're open late.
Wouldn't it be nice to have a coverage plan, sort of like insurance, to cover your heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and appliances for one low monthly fee? With Choice Home Warranty, you get peace of mind when things break down.
Like when my washer stopped working, right when the kids came back from camp.
Or my air conditioning died during the hottest week of summer.
With a Choice Home Warranty, you can call 24/7 and we'll arrange for a licensed, pre-screened local contractor to repair or replace your equipment quickly and professionally. Getting covered is easy. Just call the number on your screen and we'll set you up in minutes. For about $1 a day, you'll have comprehensive coverage for all your major appliances.
Our new washer, covered.
Our AC repairs, covered.
Call 1-800-470-7817 now and save $50. Plus, get your first month of coverage free. That's 1-800-470-7817.
From Destination America, home of barbecue pitmasters, an all-new competition for the most delicious deep-fried food on the Midway.
That's good.
It's all fry all the time. Deep Fried Masters, series premiere Monday, August 5th at 10, only on Destination America.
We're investigating the validity behind the recent internet craze of setting records for wearing the most clothing.
I think it's about time to stop.
I stood by and watched Washington, D.C.'s Nick Umbs crash and burn trying to break the world record for wearing the most T-shirts. And we presented overwhelming evidence to prove that his online video was real. Now, my colleague and potentially former friend Hani has convinced me to try and set our own unofficial world record for boxer shorts. And it's becoming painfully apparent this is a very bad idea.
25, here we go.
Do you need some water?
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I need when I'm wearing 25 pair of boxer shorts, Hani. 26. Hey, ladies. Hey, we're bringing sexy back, and it's right here, baby.
And right here is where I'm starting to feel the strain.
But I gotta tell you, the pressure
really
around my waist right now is incredible.
The elastic from the boxer shorts is pressing against me like a knot around the center of my body. It's restricting the blood flow to my legs, and it's putting pressure on my diaphragm, the muscle that controls my inhaling and exhaling. I'm beginning to understand why very overweight people have a hard time breathing.
Like that, ladies? Huh? Do these shorts make my butt look big?
No, but 40 of them do.
These things are hurting. They don't weigh much, but they're pressing.
Yeah.
I'm laughing to keep from crying. The waistbands are digging in deep. My legs are going numb, and it's getting very hard to breathe.
49. This is pair 50.
We're gonna do a big weigh. 189.4. He just gained 9.5 pounds.
All right, dude, I'm literally losing circulation in my
lower.
lower.
You can do a few more.
Oh my God. Oh man, all the elastic is killing me. Seriously, I'm dying.
53.
It's 53.
53.
Ah.
Can I get you to do one more?
Oh.
All right, you can do one more.
All right.
All right.
Seriously, it's not even the weight. It's the pressure.
Yeah.
Who knew that it would make it hard to breathe if you actually squeeze the bottom of your belly? Oh, these are nice. This is very painful. You know what it is? There's a tremendous amount of pressure on my pelvis right now, and you know I'm really finding it hard to breathe, as you can tell. Let's try one more, maybe.
All right, one more. I think we should just go until you pass out.
Oh. You know, that's what I love about you. You're so compassionate.
This is getting serious. All the elastic is restricting my blood flow. And now, I'm starting to get dizzy.
You know, I'm starting to worry about you, so I think maybe we should stop.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's do this one more and then we'll stop.
Guess who's not gonna argue with you? You want to know another reason we're stopping?
Yeah.
I got an itch that I'm sure you don't want to scratch.
Here we go, my man.
All right, man.
You got the world record.
What is it? How many we got?
We got 57.
We got 57. Let's see how much we finally weigh.
We've got 191.
11 pounds of boxer shorts. There you go, buddy. Yep. 11 pounds of shorts, 3.5 ounces of dignity.
for the record? Here's what 57 pairs of boxer shorts looks like.
I got to tell you, man, after watching those videos on the internet, it just looked like a lot of fun and silly and stupid and all that good stuff. But there's a lot of pain involved in this. There's a lot of sacrifice.
I hear you,
If
man.
you want to hold a record, if you want to be a world champion, like myself.
So to recap, here's what we've learned. These world record clothing videos appear to be real, but so are the health risks. The internet's Nick Umbs nearly gave himself a stroke, cutting off the circulation to his arms and head. And I had trouble breathing and cut off blood flow to my legs just from 57 pairs of boxer shorts.
Seriously, it's not even the weight, it's the pressure.
Yeah.
If you're thinking of trying a record like this, take my advice. Don't do it.
Right now, though, I'm going to ask you to carry me over there because I believe I have lost feeling in
Millions of Americans and won't help cover rising energy and health care costs. Last year, benefits rose 4.1%.
A Northern Virginia man tried to break a Guinness World Record today by putting on T-shirts. Nick Umbs decided he wanted to break the world record for the number of T-shirts worn at one time. That record is 224. He began putting shirts on at 9 this morning in the district, and this afternoon he stopped at 183 shirts. Those shirts have a combined weight of 120 pounds. Umbs did manage to break the American record. Not real dramatic. Watching a guy put on T-shirts. Anyway, time to find out about some of the stories we're working on for News 4 at 6. Doreen Gensler is up in the newsroom with a preview. Doreen?
Hi there, Wendy. Coming up at 6, Prince William County's Board of Supervisors of the game. The cheerleaders, the fans, your kids, then post it on foxhighlightsdc.com. You shoot it, we'll share it.
This is a sport that requires a lot of mental and even some physical endurance. Take a look at this brand new record holder. This is Nick Umbs of Vienna, Virginia. He now holds the U.S. record for the most T-shirts worn at one time. Umbs broke the old record this afternoon by wearing 183 shirts. Now, he had hoped to break the world record of 244 T-shirts, but there was a small problem.
What are you doing? Breathing. Probably breathing and the weight right around your neck when you sit up. That would definitely be the most difficult thing.
That's what they were doing. They were trying to give him air, Gary. Umbs estimates the T-shirts ranging in size from small to 10XL weighed between 150 and 200 pounds. Now,
and the point is,
you're a world record holder. You know, just like they have kissing contests and talking contests.
Too much time on my hands.
Obviously,
we hope
Laura,
you break it.
He wanted to be on Fox 5 News.
See?
And he got his wish.
There you go.
Congratulations.
All right.
On the shirts, too.
Yeah. All right, you know, I guess wearing those shirts will be a good idea maybe in a couple of months. Not right now, though, because it's actually kind of warm outside. You don't need that many shirts on.
No wonder why he's so hot out there with temperatures out there today into the lower 80s for some. I mean, it has been so warm, and it looks like we're going to have a little bit of patchy fog.